And now for something never before seen on this channel. An adventure in the estuary and a ride on the Carefree Learner boat out of Sarasota. Oh, hello. Taking off out of Marina Jacks on our way into Sarasota Bay. Look at that with the light coming through it. Oh my gosh. That's a razor clam, little jackknife.
Oh wow.
Isn't that awesome and hinged? Doing another adventure with the show club. Today we're on the Carefree Learner. It's an educational boat that takes folks out into Sarasota Bay. We're gonna go look around Sarasota from a perspective that we haven't seen before.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How y'all doing?
Good morning.
Hey, everybody. This right here is Paul Jones from the Jacksonville Club. He's coming as my guest today, and also he's going to be with us when we go up to St. Augustine to shell in April. I think it's April. Yeah.
Yep.
So
That's great.
That's good news. Oh wow, look, it's like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds over there. Whoa. Taking off out of Marina Jacks on our way into Sarasota Bay. We got the dolphin statue over here. And down in the front is the famous World War II Kiss statue. Oh man, what a beautiful sky, what a beautiful morning. We're gonna have another awesome day, honey. We're going for a ride today on the Carefree Learner boat. How fun! Carefree Learner is an educational boat that docks right behind Marina Jacks in downtown Sarasota, and it takes folks out onto Sarasota Bay for educational opportunities to learn about birds and other wildlife, health of the water quality, all kinds of neat stuff. They take about 200 trips a year with students on them, and maybe 30 to 50 trips a year for adults through the American Littoral Society, the Audubon Society, and the two show clubs, Sarasota and Inglewood Show Club. Here's their website. Now, if you want a book, you're going to have to go to the American Littoral Society website. There's 6 tours that are listed that are coming up for going bird watching, and then in particular eagle nest hunting as well, I think later on this spring. But basically, you can go out on this boat. You get brought to either where the rookery is, Roberts Bay Rookery, and you see the birds, or you go to a spoil island and you look at shells and all kinds of things. It's just a really unique, interesting way to view Sarasota Bay and our coastline without necessarily having it be on the Gulf side. It's a fantastic opportunity, and I strongly encourage you, if you get a chance to go do it, because it is just so cool to go see everything out there. I don't know. Into Sarasota Bay is all I know. Downtown Sarasota skyline. Supposed to be going to a couple of sandbars out here somewhere. Say hello, darling. This is Deb, one of our artists from the club.
I'm ready.
Where are they taking us? I've never done this before. Where are they taking us?
They're in a sandbar out in the middle of the bay.
Alright, so we're filling up a tank here. So we can talk about live critters if we find some. That's kind of fun. Alright, here is our perspective that we have not been able to get before by camera here. We're coming up between the top of Lido and the bottom of Longboat, and over there on that right hand side I think is going to be Overlook Park area.
If you get far enough, yeah, because if you get down there too far, you won't hear the boat horn. So keep your eye on the time and start coming back at 9:15. Be back here by 9:40.
Good thing you put your boots on.
Yeah, I think so.
We're gonna be mucking through water.
Yeah, we are going to be mucking. Look at this. Oh yeah, we are, because that's our sandbar you're looking at right there. All right, so this is cool to be able to come and do this. I mean, what other chance would we ever have to come muck around on a sandbar and see what we find shell-wise? Now, just to preface this, we are going to find shells. We're also going to see a lot of live critters. So this isn't necessarily a normal shelling run as you would normally see from us, but this was so cool. I totally want to do this again. I learned so much on this trip. Amazing. Whew.
I'm gonna bring her a live one right now.
Is that a live pear whelk?
Nope, there's a crab in it.
Oh, cool, honey. So I wasn't sure what to exactly expect. All around here. Look at the pen shells. Oh, okay, so if you ever want to know what a pen shells look like in their natural setting here, here you have it. Got two pen shells right here. One right there. See how they're stuck here in the mud? This is fun. And of course a spot that you would not get to see without a boat. Seeing lots of little shells scattered across here. Pieces of crabs. This is nifty. Anemones. Oh my gosh. Just past a tulip. Do we have a big live whelk over here? I think we got a live one in front of us. Hang on.
We have a live one, folks. We got a live one.
Are we going to bring him back to the boat? It's a pretty good sized one.
I suppose somebody on the way back. I suppose somebody can pick him up and. Oh, fun.
Hey, buddy. What's going on? So everything out here is a little bay looking. But that's okay. Stuff will clean up. Holy moly. Pen shells and clams. Anemones and pen shells and clams and urchins. Oh my gosh. This feels really otherworldly here. There's a nice fighting conch. That's a beaut. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. A couple of barnacles on it, but those spikes and that pinky purple color. Wow, 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 wow. That is pretty. Look at that with the light coming through it. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. What a beautiful morning out here in Sarasota Bay. Now, I'm not expecting today to be like a super monster shell haul, obviously. We're in the bay, not on the Gulf side, where we'd expect to find more shells on the Gulf. But to be able to come through here. Alright, so this white stuff I said is manatee grass, and try not to step on it. Avoid that. So yeah, today isn't really about finding piles and piles of stuff, as it is, it's more about having encounters and finding live stuff. Look at this. I don't even know what these guys are, but I saw these all over Fort DeSoto. I'm not gonna pick it up. Don't know what it is. Don't want to hurt it. Ooh, there's a big piece of a sponge. And what do we got here? What's this? I do not know what that is. Huh. I wonder where naturalist went. Here's more of it, whatever it is. Maybe it's a sponge. Huh. No clue. Of course I know now what this is, but at the time I was filming it, I didn't. But I did give it away in last week's video if you happen to watch the Keewaydin adventure. I'm finding things that I don't know what they are. I'm glad it's not that cold though. Yeah.
I've made 2 contributions to the boat already.
Live ones?
Yeah.
Nice, hun.
Yeah, that beautiful parallel with
There's a big live lightning whelk there in the middle. Did you see him?
this one here.
No? But that's cool too.
I'm going to take this back to the boat. There's a fighting conch, or a horse conch back there with a crab in.
Oh, fun.
So I'm going to do my contributions.
Okay. Man, this is so surreal. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, kind of. Oh, look at this anemone. Look at that guy. That's a live little critter right there. Wow. I'm not gonna pick him up. Ooh. Hi. Oh, hello. So beautiful. Okay, friend, I'm not gonna mess with you. Now let's take a look at the anemone again in slow motion. See as my scoop approaches it, but I don't actually touch it, but I ripple the water near it, and it pulls back some of its tentacles, and it leaves a couple others out to sort of inspect and see what this is. It's trying to decide if it wants to suck back into its hole or if it wants to just hang out a minute and see if this is food or something like that. So I just wanted to replay that over because it was such a cool, magic little moment. Oh, that was awesome. That is too cool. I'm not really sure what I expected. Well, there's some more of that stuff with the yellow things all over it. Right down here. It's a very different experience than going regular shelling now. I just saw a tulip move. That's why. Hello, friend. How are you? Yeah. There you go. Sponges back here. Some more of this manatee grass. All kinds of these quahogs. Loads and loads of them. When you go kayaking in the mangrove tunnels, this is similar to what you would see. There's an empty one, an empty fighting conch. I don't want to, dislodge anything or hurt anything down here, but I am curious as to what all of this stuff is. Maybe our person can tell us about these a little more. I'm particularly interested in whatever that stuff is. Oh, wow. Those guys are way out ahead. Another one of those little jelly-filled balls. I'm gonna take a picture of that too.
What are the eggs?
I don't know what those are.
What?
Those clear things filled with the
The eggs.
eggs of what though? Eggs, but from what? Nobody seemed to know, and boy, I'll tell you, once in a while, a question will just kind of nag in the back of my mind, and it'll just drive me crazy for a little while until I actually figure out what the answer is. And this was one of those instances. Everybody would call them eggs, but nobody knew what animal they went to. And that kicked my brain into overdrive. The not knowing really bugged me because this wasn't the first time I had seen these guys before. I had seen them up at Fort DeSoto as well. And now, of course, my curiosity factors really kicked in. When I didn't get any answers on the boat, I started asking members of the club if anybody knew. Finally, a past president of ours, Dwayne, actually knew what this was. Well, he had a friend who knew what it was. It is a lugworm egg casing. Once I knew it was a lugworm, I was able to actually go look up some information about these things. But until I had that key piece of information, this sure was hard to pull together. Oh my goodness. But we finally got it. It's a lugworm egg casing. Now, these are what they look like. You'll see these little jelly-filled sacks, kind of. They look like they're filled with water, sort of, little sparklies, and attached to a hole on the bottom of the sand. Here's one I saw posted on Reddit. I really wish the person hadn't pulled this out of the ground, but we wouldn't really know otherwise what it was. Now, lugworms are called Arenicola cristata. They're a marine worm, and they burrow in the sand and basically filter feed on the sand, little critters that are in the sand, detritus, whatever, and they leave those weird coiled-looking things on the beach that people call worm poop all the time. That's lugworms. Lugworms are also actually pretty popular with fishermen because they make great bait for going fishing. So lugworms are actually farmed in certain areas as well. They form a burrow that's like a U-shaped tube. So what we saw in that other picture prior was only half of the structure. It actually goes down and around and then comes back up. And sometimes those holes are like a foot apart or a little bit more. Here's a picture kind of showing you what I mean by that. See the little worm poop on the other end? The lugworm takes in this sand, filters the detritus and everything out of it, kind of eats it, and then it gets ejected over on the other end of its burrow. That's kind of neat. So now when you're walking around on the beaches, maybe near some areas that are bay-like, and you see something like this on the ground, you'll know what it is. It is the egg casing of a lugworm, and in this particular case, still attached to the burrow hole, as you see right here. Man, you know, for such a simple little, not much thought about creature, its egg casing made for an absolutely beautiful photo that morning in the light, and it sent me on a little bit of an educational journey, which was cool. Well, there you have it. Now you know a little bit about lugworms, and that you're never too old to learn something new. Guys got a little chitin on it. Cool. So there is life all over the place. This is very fun. Look at that. Little buttercup lucine. Some kind of weird thickness to it. That's a weirdo show. I love weirdos. That's coming home. And oh, here's a nice pear whelk. This guy's empty. Slightly crusty. Our cleaning will take care of all of that. So wow, the pear whelks like this bay, huh? Here's another guy. Oh, we have a friend. We have a little friend. There's a little crab in there. Hey, buddy. Let me warm you up. Hey. You can come say hi. I guess you're shy. I'll leave you there. That pen shell is enormous. I mean that. Enormous. Look at this. Are you kidding me? I didn't know they could get that big. A sponge and some other kind of stuff in it. Oh, what do we got here? Another big live critter. Look at this. Look at this guy. Wow. A lot of live critters and creatures. Look at this little snowy egret running around in front of me here. He's great. Oh, look, there's an urchin. Oh, that's what's left of one. He got popped open. Wow. Oh, there's one right there. Be careful where you step out here. Sea urchins all over now. Oh my gosh. There. Wow. I just can't believe how far out in the water we are. How big this sandbar gets. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. Big hinge Atlantic. Another tulip. Now, of course, we got a bunch of shells yesterday. If I find something cool out here, sure, I'll pick it up. But I'm not going to grab a whole bunch of stuff to just clean. I want to take this in and experience all the life. It's awesome. There's a tulip in there, and another, and another. Are you guys live? Let's take a look. Look, there's a little sea urchin. He's got himself all covered with shells. Sea urchins and carrier shells both do that. And then here, got an empty one. Yep, crusty empty one. And there's one down there. And there's another there. Oh, that one's got a hermie in it. Hello, hermie. Little long-wristed hermit crab in there. Hi, buddy. There you go. Have fun. You don't see that very often. Look at that tulip that I picked up. That was empty. Got an air bubble in it now, and it's floating. Huh. Oh yeah, I see marks on the ground around it. Most definitely alive. How about this tulip next to you? No, that is not alive because that's got frond oysters growing in it. So that's not alive. But that is, and I don't want to pull you and hurt you. There's a big critter right here. Hello, friend. But there's loads of tulips out here too. Here's another one right there. Lots of quahogs and dulcineas, more than I would have thought. I didn't realize those guys like the Mucky Bay stuff. And I mean mucky. I mean, I'm stepping down and this stuff is giving underneath me. Oh, there's a little live guy too. Hi, friend. There you go. Now, a lot of folks are grabbing the live stuff and bringing it back to the boat so we can put it in the tank and talk about it. But I'm not that fast. And I don't want to take these little guys out of the water and then have it take me like 3 or 4 times as long to get it into that tank. So I'm just kind of doing my thing here and letting other folks do that stuff. Look. Looks like a little fragile mactra hinged pear. And now you can see why we see that ridge in the periostracum, right? Because, I mean, there's no critter in here, not that I can see. Yeah, that's empty, but you can see that was part of it. So that's why they get that ridge on them. Neat. Good to know. There's another little buttercup lucine. I didn't realize these guys like the bay so much either. So then we have a pair of fragile macra and a buttercup lucine. Lots of little hinged clams. There's another big live whelk right here. You can see he's been moving around. It's stuck to the bottom. Here. Hinged buttercup, nice. Another fragile mactra there, awesome. And another. Now see this guy? He's got more periostracum on him. I've never even seen that much on one. Oh, this is so cool. Absolutely awesome. And look at the birds. We've got snowy egrets out here. Willets hanging out. Yeah, this is so cool. I've never done anything quite like this before. What have we got here? Ooh, an empty tulip. Well, everything's gonna get bleached, so sure. Why not? These pen shells. Are you kidding me? Holy cow, you guys. Look at the size of that. I mean, this thing's an ecosystem of its own. It weighs maybe 5 or 6 pounds. It's outrageously heavy. We got a little pea crab crawling across the back of it here. Barnacles all over it, along with some other creatures and critters. And look at that. That's a button snail when it's alive. Look. The little button snails we find. There's another one right here. Oh, they're all over. They're all over. Look at them. They're all over the place right here. And that's what they look like when they're alive. Here you go, buddy. I'll put you back on the grass. Oh, that's super cool. This is incredibly fun.
Oh, what was that? Did you see it? Let's slow that down again. That's an anemone pulling itself back inside its little tube. How fun is that? Oh, they're so fast.
Oh, did you see that guy? This little dude's alive right here. That's an anemone. And there's some more of this stuff. Soft, spongy, corally stuff with the yellow polyps all over it. I'm just looking down and realizing there's like 1 million button snails in here. This is so neat. Another live lightning whelk there. Woo, yep. And another enormous big pen shell. Huge, huge, huge pen shells. I mean, when we see them on the beach, they're like half this size. How many times have I said I've seen a big operculum, and I'm wondering where the animal that goes with it is? They're back here in the bays. Oh, he pulled himself in. Oh, did I catch that? This little guy had all his little anemone fingers out. And then he just pulled everything back in and tucked in.
There it is. Did you see it? Oh, they're fast.
Wonder if we'll catch another one doing it. Oh, look, there's one right there. I'm pointing right at it with this scoop. There's a couple of them. Oh, that one just darted in. How about this one? Oh, he's not darting. He's not as scared. There's another one right here. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Oh, that is too cool. Way too cool. Alright, what have we got here? We have a live tulip eating some stuff off of a shell. Get you in the sun and look at you. Oh yeah, that's awesome. There you go, buddy. We have another one here. Hey, you're awfully pretty. I'm having way too much fun. I'm really not finding anything but, to take home. But this is the coolest. This is the coolest. Big live lightning whelks everywhere. I haven't seen much in the horse conch department, however. Sort of thought we would. There's another one right there. Another big live lightning whelk. Can actually make a really nice picture.
Yeah, it did make for some nice photos. He was actually pretty photogenic for, being all covered with bay muck.
Oh, there's a big giant cockle. A bunch of muck and stuff in there. There's another one of those anemones and it's super big. I'm gonna try to see if we can get a nice big one closing up. That is so fun. I'm such a nerd, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna put my foot in here so you can see how big these pen shells are. And I'm wearing my boots here. I mean, now this is not the same as the rough. This is one of the sawtooths or something like that with those square tops on them. They're enormous. I mean, I'm used to seeing slightly bigger ones washed in after a storm, but like this is wild to see these guys. You can see the egret's technique here in front of me. See how he's kind of moving his leg around? He's shuffle stepping across the bottom and seeing if anything moves to escape, and then he gets it. And they're all doing it. The ibises as well. The ibis does more with his beak than he does with his feet. Man, this is just magical out here. Wow. What a beautiful, life-filled, neat, singular experience it is to come out here in the bay like this and see the stuff that we don't normally see. Look, there's another big lightning whelk. I'm not sure, but it looks like this is kind of like some sort of a sponge or kind of maybe a plant material or something. The whelks got itself tucked up against that, and it looks like it's taking stuff off the surface of that quahog right there. And look, got 3 little button snails here, and then oh, look at this one. It's a little Nassau sticking on that blade there. That's awesome. There's a teeny little live tulip right here. Just munching away on some algae on that shell. Yeah, they're just everywhere you look and look down. You see life. Look, there's a little urchin. Oh, he still has spines on him, and he's regrowing some others. So I thought maybe this guy was dead, but now I don't think so.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not sure if there's animals and things, or if things are dead or alive. And that one's alive.
Oh yeah, you can see stuff moving on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's awesome. Here you go, buddy. Put you right back there. Oh, look at this little guy. There's a little pea crab running across here. And then this little seraph has a hermie in him. Let's see if he comes out. He's come out a couple times and then darted back in. Hello, little friend. And then I see bubbles down here. There's our little buddy. Oh my gosh. Broken flies back, Sarah. And what's this? That is a marginella. Now, is it empty? Let's see. Looks like it. Looks like I got a marginella. And I see a worm snail in here. Look at that. There's a worm snail for me too. This is so groovy. Like, not a normal showing room, but still super fun to do this. I got a pear whelk I can keep. Oh boy. Yep, just mucky. That's a beauty. Nice. I startled the anemones, which startled me.
There's a big old massive live crab coming up this way.
Where?
Oh, he's down there. Big. He's about body that big. I'm having fun.
Me too. That is a big crown conch, but yeah, it is in
Very
horrendous shape. Listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's roughed up.
Yeah. The tulips are very crusty right here.
Everything is. Ooh, there's another whelk. Little pear whelk there. It's so soft over here.
Yeah. This is fun.
I know, it's super different, and we're not picking up tons of stuff, but I don't care because it's so flippin' cool to see all this stuff out here.
I mean, just seeing all the live whelks
I know. Haven't seen much in the way of the horse conchs though.
Uh-oh. 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 Keeper.
You got a keeper, whelk?
Yep. Another keeper. He's empty.
Got barnacles.
Pretty too.
Here's one. Maybe.
Nope,
No, that's alive. It's alive.
It's alive.
There's another big one in front of you. Think he's alive too.
Yeah.
Yep. He's
Push
alive.
mark. I love it when their little eyes are out and you walk up to them and they tuck them in.
Have you been seeing the anemones pop back in their little socks?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so fun.
There's one up there. He may not be alive. There's one right there that's definitely not.
It's also really bad.
Oh.
There's a live one there. A live one over there.
That one's pretty too. It's got orange all over it.
That is a crown conch and a half. Oh! Oh, heck yeah. Oh my goodness. Jingle shell on there. Another jingle shell. He's crusty. But he is cool. It'd be nice cleaned up. Awesome. There's all these clear things that are filled like with like a jelly water kind of.
Yeah.
Have you seen them? We saw them at Fort DeSoto too.
Yeah.
I want to find out about those. Mercy. Look at the size of that tulip.
Oh my gosh.
It's got holes in it, but
That's pretty neat.
I'm going around it. There is a nice fighting conch in there though.
Where?
See it?
Here.
Yeah, he's a little further away than I can grab. And he's, oh, he's slippery.
little slimy, is he?
A tad bit slimy, yes. He's cool though. Look what I found.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's an egg casing. Looks fairly fresh. Let's check this out. Oh, it's still attached to the bottom. Look at that. Okay, we leave that alone. It's still got him in there. Oh, there goes in another anemone. Another live whelk. Of empty whelks?
Yes.
I was checking out this one, but it's got an occupant. An occupant. It's got great color though. He's pretty. He's like a pink and brown almost. Oh wow. Cool.
I am stoked. This. So glad.
Are you enjoying this?
Oh, hell.
Very different than yesterday.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, is that a razor clam? Ooh. All right, first things first. Grab this little guy. Oh, just a little juvie fighter, but I think I found a razor clam. Right here. Oh, it is. It is, it is, it is. My first razor clam. Oh, yeah. What an awesome find. All right. That's a razor clam. Little jackknife.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that awesome? And hinged. Oh my gosh, what a cool find. Wow, I'm excited to get the chance to talk about these because this is the first one that I've ever found. A razor clam, also called a jackknife clam. What a cool find. So we don't see these very often at all. They're pretty fragile, but they do come in a few different types. And they are found all over the world on the eastern seaboard, Atlantic, Pacific coast. You got them up in northern, like near England, the Netherlands, up that way. There's some off the coast of Australia. So they're found all over the world, and they're really fascinating. They can swim by shooting a jet of water out of the back of them, and they propel themselves forward in the sand pretty fast. They can go a number of feet in just a couple of minutes by kind of contracting their muscle around the shell and pushing forward through. The only reason we even know this is, get this, that somebody from MIT actually repurposed an ant farm and put these guys in there with some clear glass beads so they could watch their movements. It's actually pretty neat. So here we have some other pictures of the other varieties that you see, different types available across the eastern seaboard and the world. They're really neat, nifty little animals, and they're supposedly edible too. They're supposed to be pretty delicious if you fry them. So you have to catch them first though, and you can't dig as fast as they can propel themselves through the sand. So if you go to your Witherington's book on page 116, I think it is, you get a good look at them just under the Tageless shells. Here we have the minor jackknife, which I think is the kind I have, and then that one there is the little green and only gets about 1.5 inches. Mine is what, maybe 3-4 inches long? What a cool find. Oh wow. What's that?
A razor clam?
I think it's a piece of grass.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about that. That is my first one of those ever. How cool. It's that little dead crab.
Yeah.
Aw, poor guy. Well, maybe if there's one over here in these pools, there's another, John. There's another little guy. Oh, he is really pretty. That's a real beauty. Look at that shell color. Hello, friend. I'll put you back. Yeah? Live one?
Nope.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Gorgeous whelk over there, but not a keeper. But I just picked up a keeper one.
What is that in the water over there?
What?
Right there.
I don't know. It's like a bench, maybe.
Yeah, he set a bench. That's what it is. A little incongruous to be around all this nature and wildlife and have a bench right there. Debbie, what is that in the water over there?
Oh, it's a bench.
Is it? I didn't really get it well on camera. It was all blurry because I was using the macro lens and kind of forgot that it wouldn't really do distance very well. But apparently from what Deb says, yes, it's a bench and it's been out there for quite some time. So if you go on this trip and you see it, it's been there a while.
I see a beautiful one over here to my right, and I'm in color. You might want to video this one. Color-wise, it is absolutely gorgeous, but it is so alive.
Yes, it is.
Look at that color.
That's pretty awesome. Have you seen the size of these pen shells out here too?
Oh my gosh, they're nice.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's too bad the stem's broken off. That would have been nice. Oh, we got like a hermit crab ore. And we got a bunch of stuff feeding on that, whatever that is. All right, this we're gonna let the sun on. And I'm gonna get that. Baby, you gotta see this. Come check this out. It's what they are doing. There's hermit crabs and all of these guys, and they're all going after something. Look at this.
Oh, they're eating that tulip.
I think they're eating the tulip, or whatever the tulip had grabbed onto for itself to eat. But we've got hermit crabs in a variety of shells. There's fly-speck seraph, there's button snails, there's a little auger, and all of these guys have little hermit crabs in them, and they're all over that tulip.
I actually shot some of this with my cell phone just in case my camera couldn't get zoomed in on it close enough, and I'm really glad I did.
They got quiet over here, kinda. They stopped fighting and moving. Let's see. If we were in the water, they'll move again. This is too cool. Just too cool. It's ridiculous. Look at the size of this thing. Look at that. Are you kidding me? I mean... tipping me over. Trying to move it. Oh my gosh. There's a tulip all filled up with some stuff. What we got going on here? Oh. It's full of jingles. I don't know why jingles like to get themselves inside of these guys. What's this? Ooh, that's another little guy. That's a Melampus or a Marginella. It's hard to tell right now, but I think Marginella. Looks like it. Here's a little Marginella shell. And he's empty. Super cool. So I thought we'd see some like sand dollars, maybe some angel wings. There's another live whelk there. Another live whelk there. This is crazy cool. Okay. There's one. There's one. There's one. And there's one. And look. A little hinged pear sunray Venus right here. Nice little hinged pear sunray Venus. A live lightning bug back here. Found some neat stuff, Frankie. How about you?
Are you filming?
I am. Do you have goodies to show me? I love goodies.
Pardon, I can't hear you.
Do you have some goodies to show me? I love goodies.
Interesting. Oh, I just picked this guy up because I like looking inside like that.
Oh, the Aristotle's lantern's still in it. That's nice.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Cool.
You want to see my cool find for the day? My first ever one I found of those. One of those razor clams, and it's hinged.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Those are hard to see with the grass.
I found it in the water. That's the only way I was able to
Looking
discern
at it
it.
like that.
Yep, laying flat on the bottom in one of these little pools.
Good find.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never found one either.
So many live lightning whelks.
There's, oh my gosh.
And the live tulips and the live button snails all over the place.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
Interesting. And huge pen shells.
Oh my gosh, they're bigger than my feet. They're bigger than John's feet, some of them. Enormous.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
I found a couple of marginellas. I found a lot of neat stuff today.
Oh, good for you.
Is this one alive?
Taking pictures mostly. Oh, here's a nice,
Oh, I think that's alive. Yep, he's stuck to the ground.
I think that's a great picture of a pen shell there.
That is a nice one. Oh, it's empty. I got a pear walk.
An empty one.
Yeah,
What is it?
an empty pear walk.
Oh, you have good eyes.
I can't get over these,
Yeah, I can.
the size of these. And we don't find these on the beaches much around here. But in the bay, man, this kind is all over the place.
I saw a ton of them though. I was at Coquina.
Yeah, but did you see the rough ones or these sawtooths?
Oh, I wasn't.
Because these
paying
are
any
a different
attention.
kind.
I guess you're right. I wasn't noticing the difference.
Yeah, these guys you can tell
Yeah.
because they're flat across the top instead of rounded like the other ones. And I mean, they're the size, the enormity of them.
That's huge. Yeah.
I can't get over that. But yeah, these are a different kind than the ones we see on the beaches usually.
Oh, okay.
Well, happy hunting. Have fun. I took pictures of that stuff that looks like sponges with all the yellow stuff all over it. I don't know what that is, and I want to. And then there's clear things over here, like these little sacks. The little sacks filled with liquid.
Right. I don't know what those.
I don't either. And oh, there's one right there.
Yeah, there's one.
There he is. And see, look, they move. But I don't want to hurt it.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
there's a yellow one for some reason.
So I want to find out what those are all about when we get back to the boat. I want to learn something today.
Have you been out before on the Carefree?
No, this is my first time doing this. I really didn't know what to expect, honestly.
Great.
How many times have you done this one?
Oh, this year, this is my first time, I think. I signed up for them all and couldn't make the others.
Oh,
For various
so is this your first time out here then too?
first time this year.
Oh, but
I
you've done
did
this one
a lot,
before.
Yeah. Over the years.
There's another pair, I think.
I don't know why everybody doesn't want to go because I love these things. Oh, he just poofed in.
Oh, the anemones. Oh my gosh, they're so fun to watch.
I have a couple really nice pictures of them open. Yeah, come on.
I got some video of a couple of them going and sucking back in. That was too cool.
Yeah.
Another pair though.
I remember the first time I saw one of those. Yeah. Whoa.
This is so much fun. It's so different than going like normal shelling, but in a good way because it's just so neat. Huge quahogs over here. What is this little guy? A little fly speck seraph, and he's got Somebody in there. Little hermit crab. It's funny to me, those hermit crabs like those shells. It doesn't offer them a whole ton of space to grow into. Another big live lightning whelk. My goodness. So I think these little holes in the middle are more fun because stuff kind of gets pushed in and sort of stuck over here. Is that another pear whelk? What? Oh, killing it on the pear whelks today. Wow. There's another one. Empty and gorgeous. Who knew these guys liked it back here so much, huh? So fun. This is the weirdest, coolest, most unique shelling experience. And I mean, we just went to Kuwait and that one was pretty amazing too. Ooh, he's mucky. That's a nice pair of those. I'm not about bringing home a bunch of crusty stuff today. John wants to, but I'm gonna teach him how to clean them. I'm pretty happy with my razor clam and my pear whelks and my hinge fragile macros. So even if we don't find tons and tons of stuff today, I'm going to be happy anyway because I found some neat stuff. Oh, are you okay? Doesn't look like it. Little crab. Not doing in very good shape though. Oh well. Circle of life. Very well illustrated out here in the estuary. Now what have we here? Oh, lightning whelk. A bunch of plant material stuffed in it. Let's rinse this. Got some like seaweedy stuff stuffed in there. Oh, look at this. Wow, I can't wait to clean that up. That's a beaut. Now this is all full of crossbarred Venus baby prickly cockles. It changes all over the place. First we'll see a big bunch of a certain type of shell and then it'll change to something else. You know, see a lot of big whelks and we won't see any at all. So they have their like neighborhoods kind of that they hang out in. Oh, there's a little anemone. Are you okay, friend? I don't know why that makes me so happy just to watch them move. Boy, you thought there was a lot of cross-barred Venuses on the beach. This whole bay is full of them. Full of them. Big crusty whelk. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a little crab under there. Where'd you go, buddy? A little tiny crab crawling out around that thing. I mean, that thing is like an ecosystem of its own. There's all sorts of life growing on it. What do we got here? Oh, that one's alive too. And then I know that one there is also alive. What do we got here? Big giant pen shells. More of these big giant pen shells. Gosh. Oh. Wow. Look at this. I'm not sure if this is Coke or what this is. Really old though. Trying to rinse it. Get some of this crap off of it. All these empty barnacles. John, what are you carrying? What's the white bucket? Look what I just got. Some kind of bottle. Alright, so this water's a little deeper. Let me see if I can get some of this rinsed out. A little deeper water. About right here. Alright, so I don't know a lot about old bottles. I think this might be some kind of a reproduction of an old style. There's, I can't find any information about etched lettering on them. It's etched and it's only on the one face. It says Coca-Cola Classic and it's 8 fluid ounces. There's nothing on the bottom to go by. And then there's like these little numbers kind of on the skirt. If I can get it in focus, I can zoom in. There we go. So there's that little weird embossed thing and it says 2-19 on there. So if that means anything to anybody, let me know. Drop something in the comments. Another big live whelk there. And another one there. Another one here. Another one of those big crazy pens. Another whelk there. Another whelk there. Well, guys alive. What about this one? Oh, yes. Ooh, and that pretty orange. Yeah. There you go, buddy. There's another one right here. And another here. And another here. Wow. They're all over the place. Is that one alive, too? Oh, boy. That's a beauty. Well, hi, friend. Wow. Look at you. I won't hurt you. I won't hurt you. I see ya. I just wanted to say hello to your pretty shell. It's like whelk zone crazy over here. Wow. They're all over the place. Couple of traps that are stuck out here. There's one there just past where John's walking around. Another one over here. crab traps, I think. Another whelk. And another. There we go. And you can see it, its foot as it's closing itself back in. There you go, pal.
Let's find one murex out here.
I haven't seen one.
I got one.
I see a live sea urchin with a bunch of shells stuck to it.
God, they're everywhere.
They're all over the place out here. There's lots of urchins over here. Wow. Hey, critter. You look like you're having kind of a rough day. You want some help?
He's still alive?
Oh, yeah. Get him in the water. So stuck up on his side. I'll get there in a second, John. I'm already over here. There's a live urchin on the side. There's another and another. So yeah, this is somebody's crab trap, I guess. Broke free.
Actual live pearl.
Well, hello, friend.
That's pretty cool.
So cool to see these guys. Alright. And sure, make you clean for a second. Ooh. He is a beaut. Lovely pear whelk. Alright, where was he, babe?
He's actually on dry ground.
Dry ground is a kind of relative term here. I think we can head back toward the boat. People are turned around. And I'm quite tired. I didn't find a lot of stuff. I found some really cool stuff. I see you found a lot of stuff, and I see I'm going to have to teach you how to clean shells.
Yeah, I'm going to have to learn how to clean all the barnacles off of them so I know they're going to be beautiful when they're cleaned.
I left behind a number of them that were pretty ratty looking. Alright. I'm not really going to poke around too much on the way back. I just want to get back and sit down. I'm so tired. Okay, and then I might beat you back to the boat. I doubt it, but I might.
No, it's like if I'm walking and I see a whelk, I'm going to look.
There's all of these over here that I came across, but they're all alive.
Yeah.
I don't think we can screw around here too much with the way the tide's coming back in either. You can already tell our land is, our dry land is getting wet. Boy, I am glad I wore my boots.
I am too.
This is getting so hard to walk on. It's so mushy. It's hard to walk on when it's this mushy for me. Now, I am going to warn you, if you are mobility challenged, this is a physical trip. It was not easy for me. I was really sore when I was done. I ended up on my couch and in my bed for a couple of days after this because I was leveled. If you want to do this trip, I would include that one caveat. If you do have mobility issues, try to bring a 5-gallon bucket or a little folding stool or something with you so that you have a place to just sit and take a break. I didn't think to do that, and I really wish I had, because everything's wet. It's not like the beach. There's no place to sit. There's a little hinged broad-rib cardita. Hey, that's neat. Wow, I'll put that in here. We hear ya. We're coming. time to go. Oh wow, look at this whelk. He's got like a curl. That's awesome with his curled up tip. We're gonna take this guy back to the boat. He's nifty. Get him back to the boat and check him out. You okay?
Shoot, my book got stuck.
Are you alright?
Yeah. I got stuck
Well, as long as you're not a hurt mess, that's better. Yeah, this is squishy and hard to walk. I'm doing my best to pick up the pace, but I can't go but so fast, you know? Ugh. Oh my gosh, we're running out of places we can walk too. Ugh. You okay? Aw. So we're done collecting. Now we're gonna go do some learning. And there's the boat. Whew. Tough going terrain with this tide coming back in, making the ground much softer. But we're almost back. I'm gonna worry about some of the live critters people grabbed to set in the tanks on board. I brought these guys because I wanted to show this. See how his tail, swips up on the end? So I just brought two because you could see the difference.
Hold up, we're gonna get out of here. Might need to move the weight to the back.
I just want to make sure they don't, I can't take them all back, unfortunately.
Oh no, and they haven't been out of the water very long either. I picked them up on the way back to the boat, so they haven't been in here very long.
Oh, that back? I thought it would be this back.
Alrighty.
Shows what
Are you taking that one?
I figured since it's so cool on the end, we should keep him.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I was just asking because I'm going to take one of these back to the students.
Oh, yeah, bring the weirdo.
I'll bring the weirdo then because that's smaller too.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Do we have a pufferfish in here?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, wow. He's cool. And a live horse conch, too. Oh, boy. Let's check this little guy out.
Are these all things people found out there?
Pufferfish?
Yeah.
Which one then?
And a starfish?
I brought one of the starfish in.
Oh, cool.
I brought one of the whelks that had a crab, and then I had another whelk in here. And then I can't remember who it was that found the horse.
My goodness.
I got the horse conch.
Fun day.
Oh, I know. Oh my. So many whelks. So
I need to ask some questions about some things I photographed out there. That
Boring sponge.
is boring sponge. Oh, cool.
And that is how I found out that those guys were boring sponges from the docent on our boat, because I took a picture of it while I was out there and was able to show her when I got back.
I took a bunch of pictures of that.
Actually, a really nice one too.
I got a few pictures of some. And that's all little button snails. And then there was these other things. Where did I get a picture of it? Oh, this I got video of all these little hermit crabs inside these shells going after that tulip. That was kind of cool. But I thought I had taken a picture of these, they're like little clear balloons sitting on the ground. They're like full of water.
Okay, those are either eggs or they could be the waste of worms. I think it's worm egg case, but I'm not sure. I'm not a worm person. I'm a seaweed and a fish person. Put it up on iNaturalist.
Okay.
This is like a citizen science app, and people will ID them.
Oh, right on.
Stuff that you catch. Oh, nice!
They're so pretty with the pink purple tips.
They are.
We did find one really cool find, a hinged razor. Never seen one of these before.
Oh, neat.
That's my first one ever. Found a couple marginellas.
I think I've seen one maybe.
That's it, right there. Never seen this many live whelks in my life.
That's a good sign.
Well, yeah, that the bay is nice and healthy.
And I didn't think I was going to find hardly anything. Like,
We got some crusty stuff that needs to be cleaned for
they're
sure.
all crusty. I mean, they're full of barnacles that, you know, I mean, they'll clean up, and that one's going to be gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
And when this one cleans up, that's going to be nice too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
People have been finding such large crown funks over here.
Who wants to see something weird, different, and unusual?
Very end.
A hinged razor clam.
Oh, you found a razor clam. Nice. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I didn't think I've ever found a razor clam.
It's my first.
Here. I found them up at Palmasola.
I've never found them.
Palmasola Bay, but I haven't found them down in here.
Really fun day. Found some really neat stuff. And what a cool program this is that they do here with the Carefree Learner. Being able to come out into the bay, into the estuary, and see all kinds of fun, different little living things. Man, this was neat. Not a typical shelling run for us, but still absolutely fascinating. Hey guys, dolphin, 9 o'clock. There he goes. Awesome. Found shells and we saw dolphins. Okay, my day is now perfect. And there's Marina Jacks right there. What a fun approach. Great boat ride. Really nice view of the downtown Sarasota skyline. That's a party barge. See the bar up on the top with the taps? I haven't, but it looks like dinner and drinking, which sounds fun. Oh, look, our little puffer fish. Yeah. Hi, pal. Hey, buddy.
Well, I know we shouldn't have now, but they said they were keeping
Hello, little puffer fish friend.
Yeah.
You're super duper cute. I can't believe somebody found a fine puffer fish. That's amazing. Oh, on a scale of 1 to 10 for the cool factor, that's like a 15. Man, that was awesome. I have never seen this perspective before, having been, never been out on this boat. Yeah, I've paddled around in Sperling and seen the backside of some of these places from kayak, but I've never done anything quite like this, and this was really special. Got to learn all kinds of nifty stuff. For example, I didn't know what a boring sponge looked like. I had no idea what they looked like out in the wild, so that in itself, just to be able to learn that by showing my photo to our docent on the boat, that was awesome. And to see little live anemones, and you're getting near them, and they're going, and they're sucking back, and oh man, and the whelks. Can you believe the size of those whelks? Holy smokes! And those pen shells. Some of them were bigger than my boots. I mean, Paul Jones, the gentleman that was with us from the Jacksonville Club, said they were like record-setting pen shells there when we were there. I mean, it was just incredible. What a really neat, amazing experience to go out there into the wild, see things we're not used to seeing, identify things that we don't know about. I mean, it was just spectacular. Now, we found some great shells, and these buggers are crusty, okay? Crusty. So these are the shells that we got out in the bay on the Carefree Learner trip, and you can see, I mean, they're just covered in
barnacles and crud and all kinds of yucky, icky stuff. And of course there's a bunch of leaves over here too because we had a lot of wind and it just blew all kinds of junk. But take a look at that pear whelk. When that's cleaned, that's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So we are going to have to show some cleaning processes on these guys and get them defunkified. So one of the future videos coming is going to be showing how I'm going to get all that muck and yuck and crust off of those shells. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful adventure in the estuary in Sarasota Bay, and I hope that you would consider supporting the Carefree Learner and taking a ride out there on their boat too. It was a really amazing experience, and it's a fantastic organization doing great things to teach the next generation how we care for this beautiful, marvelous, magical area that we call home, so that it's there for future generations. Thanks so much for coming along on this really unique adventure, and we'll see you out there again soon. If you want to have adventures like these, then you know what you need to do. Get out there and go shelling! And take a look at the end of the video up here for a couple links on some more videos while we wait for the next adventure to be posted, because these are the videos YouTube thinks you would like to watch next. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great week, and we'll see you again soon.